Big changes in the government's dietary guidelines. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. wants us all to eat more protein, fresh vegetables, and dairy instead of highly processed foods. Nancy Cordes spoke to Kennedy about this and other changes for Americans.
But it was actually upside down before, and we just righted it.
Health Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. turned the food pyramid on its head Wednesday. The new guidelines urge Americans to avoid highly processed packaged foods in favor of protein, full-fat dairy, and healthy fats.
You said you're ending the war on saturated fats. Where is the evidence that that is a good idea?
Well, the problem is that there's no good evidence that saturated fats drive cardiac disease.
The American Heart Association said the opposite, that sodium and saturated fats are primary drivers of cardiovascular disease. Still, many health organizations applauded the new pyramid's focus on fruits and vegetables after they slammed Kennedy earlier in the week for changes to the nation's childhood vaccine schedule. The new CDC guidelines now recommend that parents talk to their child's doctor before deciding whether to vaccinate against RSV, hepatitis, rotavirus, and the flu.
There are 290 kids who died last year due to the flu. There's no evidence that any kids died or were harmed due to the flu vaccine. So isn't this inevitably going to lead to more children dying?
There is no evidence that the flu vaccine prevents serious disease or that it prevents hospitalizations or death in children. There's no scientific evidence, and what we tried to do is to follow the science.
The American Academy of Pediatrics disputed that, calling the changes dangerous and unnecessary, and urging parents to stick to the old guidelines. For CBS Mornings, Nancy Cordes, the White House.